Hey everybody, so it is grocery shopping day, or it normally is anyway. The weather is not amazing, so I'm actually going to put in a grocery order at Walmart. So no Aldi this week, just Walmart. I'm going to see if I can get it delivered. If it's not going to get delivered today, it'll get delivered tomorrow. I don't know. My husband's home. He might go pick it up. I might be able to talk him into doing that. But yeah, this is what we have going on outside. It's not that bad, so if I get the order in soon, should be okay. I mean, it's bad enough outside that, I mean, he's not working, but his place of work is making people come in and stop delivering early, so there's that. So no packages going out to some people today. Anyway, I'll show you the refrigerator, and then I'll show you my list. We'll talk about my budget. This is what we have going on in the refrigerator right now. See all these condiments here? Well, it's because one of our shelves broke. Anyway, this is what we have. We just have half a gallon of milk. My husband, he's good on cottage cheese. We have some yogurt. Half and half, I think, is fine. I have tea there from Thanksgiving. And down here, we do have some shredded cheese, some slice. This is some leftover cranberry sauce. We did really well eating our Thanksgiving leftovers. I can tell you about that in a moment. And then in here, we do have a bunch of apples, some celery, which is still good. I'm going to chop that up, and some carrots. Okay, so like I was saying, we did pretty well with our Thanksgiving leftovers. I was gonna do like a whole kind of video on it and started to, and then failed. So Friday, so I'll just tell you what we had. Friday, we had just leftover, like straight up Thanksgiving leftovers: turkey, mashed potatoes, and green bean casserole. The next night, I made turkey noodle soup, and I made some homemade egg noodles for that. Last night, there was a little bit of leftover ham, and so, you know, my husband does breakfast on Sundays, so he did breakfast burritos with that leftover ham. Some of the turkey he took to work, he did, and he ate all the stuffing as well. So he did like the turkey stuffing, cranberry sauce sandwiches. And that took up pretty much all of our, and then we made broth and stuff. And that took up pretty much all of our Thanksgiving stuff. Oh, and pie. I like having pumpkin pie for breakfast. So some of us had pumpkin pie for breakfast, and we were able to utilize pretty much all that food. So here is our list. I've not added this to a Walmart cart yet. You can see we have some produce, milk, bread, eggs. We're gonna get a little bit more shredded cheese. I'm gonna do broccoli and cauliflower for our fresh vegetables that we eat raw. This week usually it's peppers. Do some broccoli and cauliflower. And then I need some things like cocoa powder. I need some more chocolate chips. And then I'm getting a bunch of stuff. My daughter's 16th birthday is this week. And so we're doing like a family birthday on Tuesday, which is her actual birthday, and then Friday we're doing a friend's party. Did I say it was her 16th birthday? Anyway, fortunately for me, she's like quiet. Let me just flip you around. She's like, you know, quiet. She's part of a fairly large friend group, but she's kind of the type of person who's like, yeah, like I know all these people and I'll hang out with all of them, but I really only have like 4 really close friends. So that's what she wanted. She just wanted those 4 people to come over, and we're going to do a taco bar. I'm going to make some homemade hot chocolate and do a hot chocolate bar. And they want to sit around and do crafts. So they're going to, I've got to get stuff to make like friendship bracelets. They want to do like painted stones and then decorate sunglasses and then watch movies. And I'm like, that's cool. But I'm going to be ordering a chocolate chip cookie cake for her that night. She doesn't really like cake. So anyway, let's go back to it. All right. And then just some other stuff. We need more marshmallows. And then just, again, normal stuff, ziti, spaghetti sauce. I'm collecting some stuff for holiday baking. Yeah, so this is going to be kind of expensive. My husband and I decided that's over here because that's like, if we have space for it, we'll get that. Anyway. Okay, now as far as the budget for this week, last week it was normal. It was $175 that I pulled from our account for our grocery budget. Because of Thanksgiving, I was trying to not buy a lot of stuff, because first of all, the refrigerator is going to be jam-packed with food, leftovers, blah, blah, blah. So I did end up spending, 85 of that, 84 of that. Let me look. Yeah, so I have $91 in food rollover. That's pretty huge. And then this week, our budget once again is $175. So I have $266 to spend. Yeah, we'll see how far that goes. I do have some sort of expensive things on here. Like I am buying more ground beef because I don't have very much of it right now. Yeah. Oh, and I need to add like some 2 liters of soda or something on there for the girls Friday. All right, well, change of plans. They're not doing any pickup. That's full until Wednesday now. They will not have any deliveries. They're not even doing any express shopping. So that means there's like a big backlog is what that means when that happens. So we're just gonna brave the snow and go out. And since we're going out and Aldi and Walmart are right across the street from each other, we're just gonna do what we normally do. Now, I did not write down the prices next to the groceries like I usually do, but I pretty much know, what is probably cheaper at Aldi. So what we're gonna do, just gonna go to Aldi and get everything we can get there, and whatever we can't get there, we're gonna hop across the street and get at Walmart. But you can see as of right now, before tax, it's looking at $242.63 at Walmart for a lot of stuff, really, including a 10-pound roll of ground beef. Let's check on the broccoli price. Wait, where's the price? Alright, that is $2.99 a pound. That's cauliflower. $2.25 was cheaper at Walmart, I remember. Alright, so we are back. I walked out the door with a total budget of $266 with last week's rollover funds. Came back home spending $254, so it came pretty close. Now, that is with a couple extra things. Like I got 2 bags of grapes instead of 1. I was planning on only getting 1. And we got 3 18-count boxes of taco shells instead of 2 12. I think that's all the extra stuff we got, I think. But I spent $117 at Aldi, $137 at Walmart. Let me show you what we got. Right here. So this table is pretty loaded. We have some expensive stuff here too, though. All right. So over here, I have avocados and a lime. I'm going to make guacamole for my daughter's taco bar. 3 crowns of fresh broccoli. 3 boxes of taco shells. This is the soda. Instead of getting a 24 pack of like Pepsi or Coke, we looked at those. It was like $14. So forget that. So we just got 2 packs of the generic. And these were just under $5 each. Some mac and cheese. I got the 2 liters of soda for the birthday party. Oh, that was the other thing. I was only gonna get 2 boxes of spaghetti, and instead we got the 4-count pack, or the 4 pounds. Yeah. So 1 of those, 1 pack of ziti, 4 pack of salmon, this 10-pound roll of ground beef, regular priced at Walmart. This is the cheapest way I have found to get ground beef. It is $44 and some change. So it's like priced at $4.49 a pound. And then I got our coffee. That is still $20. It's 19 and some change. You saw that Dunkin' Donuts. Like, what in the actual hell? I cannot believe it. I feel like just a few weeks ago, maybe it was a couple months ago, whatever, not that long ago, I looked and I was like, what is happening, when it was like almost 22. Anyway, I got some walnuts. Expensive. These little suckers are over $5. A bag of marshmallows. That's going to be part of the hot chocolate bar. That is for my fudge later. All right. Bananas. Okay, that was another thing. We got an extra thing of bananas. I was just going to get one. My husband wanted another one because he's like, I'm going to start eating 1 or 2 of these every day. Okay. Pico de gallo for the taco bar. 2 18-count eggs. The good ice cream. A Bluebell homemade vanilla. That's super expensive. It's over $8, but special occasion. I got 2 things of lactose-free milk. So we're starting at Aldi now. I got 2 containers of lactose-free milk. I have a problem with lactose, and I'm not sure, about any of Lily's friends. So I'm going to be safe and make the hot chocolate with the lactose-free. We have 3 loaves of bread. My husband needed his work chips. It was cheaper to get 2 18-count bags at Aldi. So we have this one, just the general, and then some kettle chips. So there's a nice variety there. 1 gallon of milk. I got my cocoa powder, bagels, 2 cans of evaporated milk. We added this as well. Okay. So we have 3 pizzas from Aldi. Some little tubes for my little guy, white vinegar. We got our 3 packages of Greek yogurt. Back here, I have 2 bags of potato chips. That's just to keep at the house. Like, the kids enjoy, having that sometimes with sandwiches or whatever. Or they just come in and eat it. But anyway, so we got 2 boxes of cereal this time. That was another thing. We got 2 boxes of cereal. Okay, so we got the fake Honey Nut Cheerios and then Corn Flakes, the little Cheez-It type crackers, saltines, 5 cheese Texas toast. This is only $1.95 at Aldi, which is crazy. I got my cauliflower at Aldi. Even though I didn't write down some of the prices at Walmart, I still remember quite a few of them. So I got that there. Iceberg lettuce. This is the first time in months and months that lettuce at Aldi looked okay. And it was like 50 cents cheaper than Walmart. I got my bag of chocolate chips at Aldi. These are about 20-ish cents cheaper. These ended up being quite a bit cheaper at 20 count, and these were only $1.95, I believe. And then 2 bags of grapes, 2 packages of deli meat, and then I have 3 of the 12-ounce, the 3-cup cheese. So triple cheddar, mozzarella, and some pepper jack cheese. So considering we got all of those extra items, sorry, my counters and stuff are dirty back there. Considering we got all of those extra items, to me that means we had a very large savings at Aldi. Now we did save quite a bit switching out our soda, but that doesn't account for everything at all. So definitely a large savings at Aldi today. I'm going to get these put away, and I have to make a menu plan. I haven't made it yet. So get these put away and put together a menu plan. Here's the refrigerator. Now it is really, really full, but it is amazing how quickly it disappears. Now granted, those condiments are taking up an obnoxious amount of space, but still, this is pretty full. We are getting ready the beef isn't in here, so that's not in here taking up room. But we have to get that broken down, and most of that's going to go in the freezer. Yeah, we'll see. I might put all of it in the freezer, actually, because I can pull out the meat that we're going to use for the taco bar and, defrost that. So here is the menu plan. So tonight I am doing actually this afternoon, after I finish this, I'm going to get it started. I'm doing a really big batch of chili. The kids will eat this, or at least 3 of them will. My husband and I are taking our oldest daughter out to dinner for her birthday tonight. Tomorrow is her actual birthday, and one of her favorite meals is biscuits and gravy. So I'm going to make that on Tuesday, along with Texas sheet cake. That's going to be a very carby day. But anyway, oh, and the vanilla ice cream. That'll be when all the family comes over for her family birthday. Wednesday, I'm fully planning on leftover chili. Thursday, I'm doing it super simple. I feel like I'm super busy this week. I don't know that I am, but I feel that way. Thursday, spaghetti. Friday, we're having that taco bar. Saturday, we do chicken, mashed potatoes, and a vegetable. Now, I can always swap that here with the spaghetti. I mean, just depending. Or even on the leftover chili. Sunday, I'm leaving this at breakfast. My husband actually has to work on Sunday, so he's not going to be doing that. So I will do that. That means I won't be able to do as much grocery delivery on Sunday. But that is okay because he's getting overtime this week. Anyway, that is the menu plan. All right, so to me, I just spent a crazy amount of money, like crazy amount of money, but I don't know. I've been watching some, mostly shorts, people talking about their grocery bill and mostly kind of freaking out about it, you know. Man, it seems like people are really spending like a lot of money on food. I know that we're spending more, I guess, than we used to, but then some people on YouTube are spending like $2. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Prices are going up though, for sure. I mean, I almost fell over in the aisle when I saw the price of that coffee. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And sales are not nearly as good as they used to be. So, I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comments, how much are you guys normally spending on groceries each week or each month?